I am on a mission to show you amazing ways you can make your fried rice. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are making minced meat fried rice. Trust me, you will love this one. And who said you cannot use short grain rice to make fried rice? Keep watching, I will prove you wrong. The first thing you want to do is to measure the amount of rice you want to cook. Pour enough cold water, water from your tank, to submerge the rice. Then use your hands to rub the grains together. This process is very important because it's going to remove starch and any dirt in the rice. Carefully pour out the cloudy water. Repeat this same process for about 3 to 5 times until the water is clear. Now pour the rice into a colander. Let it sit for 2 to 5 minutes. This process is very important, so when making your fried rice, this is the first thing you should do. This will prevent any form of sogginess and will help your grains stay separate. That's all for the rice, so let's proceed to make our minced meat. If you want to grab some from the store, good for you, but we are making everything from scratch today. Get some fleshy beef parts like this. Cut it into small sizes like this. Remove any connective tissue or bone you might find. You need just the fleshy part so you don't damage your blender or food processor. And for the sake of this video, I will be using a food processor, but if you have a chopper or something like that, feel free to use it. Transfer the beef to a food processor. You can add any seasoning you like, but because I'm putting this in the rice, I'm going to season it afterwards. Blend for about 2 minutes, and this is what you should have. Your minced meat is ready. Now set this aside. Let's proceed. Because this fried rice recipe is sure to give you at least 20 to 30 grams of protein, I'll be adding some eggs. Not just any eggs, so scrambled eggs. Crack about 3 to 4 eggs in a bowl. By the way, I used 5. Whisk that together and set aside. One more step before the preparation of the rice. We need to prep the veggies, and in this video I will show you how to perfectly cut your veggies so that it will be fast. Remember, you don't need too much veggies for your fried rice. A balanced and colorful plate of fried rice is okay, but too much veggies will make your fried rice go bad easily. Keep it simple, not too overwhelming, but a colorful plate is needed. You know, people tend to eat with their eyes first before their mouth. So yeah, back to the veggies hack I want to talk about. You are going to cut this first into long strips like this. Then you turn and proceed to dice everything together at once. This way you save time and energy, because the most difficult part of making fried rice is prepping the veggies, and trust me, it's annoying, especially if large buns are not available. So if you are like me, try this method and thank me later. All done. So these are all the ingredients you will need to put this pot of fried rice together, starting from your egg to your minced meat to bell peppers, Scotch bonnet, sausage, vegetable oil, carrot, onions, and your rice. Can you see how our rice is looking after the water is gone? It's so nice. Let's get straight into the preparation of the rice. Heat up some oil in a pot, add some onions, and you're going to stir fry this until fragrant. Whoa, that one a big English. You have to fry this until you can perceive the onions. When you dey smell say na onions you put for fire, you can't stop. One more thing, my loves, do not slice that onions. Blend or use your food processor. That way you will get all the flavors and your rice will come out so tasty. Trust me, don't miss this step. If you want to be stingy with your onions, please don't cook fried rice, because fried rice needs enough onions. Stir fry your rice on a very high heat until it pretty much absorbs the color of the spices we added. If you want a very sharp green color for your fried rice, turmeric would do the magic. At this point, you can add water, but if you have meat stock, please feel free to use it. Now, let's talk about the water ratio for your rice. Just a little above your rice is fine. You don't want your rice to come out looking soggy. Use eye gauge. Water enough to cook your rice, but it should not be soggy. Now, let's make our spice mix. We are starting with some ginger powder, rosemary, fried rice seasoning, curry, garlic powder, salt and seasoning cubes. That's pretty much all you will need, but if you want to add more, feel free to add whatever you like. So anywhere you see me adding spices, know that I am using this mix, okay? I forgot to tell you earlier, do you know that your rice cooks faster when you use low heat than when it's on high heat? Now you know, so try this out and thank me later. Our rice is ready. I'm just going to fluff the rice from the edges to the center. Can you see how grainy our rice is looking? Make sure you pay keen attention when making this rice. You don't want it to burn. If not, that smoky effect is going to reflect on your rice. Don't cover this rice, so you are going to open it down and you can stir at intervals. Maybe after 2 minutes, you stir so that what is down comes up and it cools down completely. Don't stir that rice aggressively. No be the rice they do you. Just lift and turn so the rice firms up and it's ready to undergo the stir fry method. We are not doing this just because we are dealing with short grain rice. It works for any type of rice. So back to the video. Yeah, I just quickly scrambled my eggs. Not my eggs, oh, it's the chicken's eggs that I scrambled like that, oh. Now add some oil to a pan. You're going to add your minced meat and you're going to stir fry this until it is no longer pink. And because we are dealing with flavors, I'm going to add just a little bit of that spice mix and I will continue stir frying this. My dears, if you have watched up to this point, please do well to like, drop a comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is free, oh. And if you want to go a step further, turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you will get notified. And who knows, you might be the first to view it. Thank you in advance. So all I did here was to add my sausage and carrot. Just because carrot is quite tough, I added it first. So depending on whatever veggies you are using, start with the veggies that take the longest time to cook. Back to the video, so I added the 3 color bell peppers, onions, and I kept on mixing. Stir fry this on a very high heat so they get to know each other. Now add your spice mix, the one we did earlier. Mix, and that's pretty much it. Our base is ready. It's time to introduce it to the rice. To make stirring easier, I prefer adding the rice to the sauce, like this veggie mix. But you can do whatever works for you. Add the rice gradually and stir fry. Add the first batch, now the second batch, and I kept on mixing. Do this until you've exhausted your rice and make sure you are stir frying on a very high heat. You can decide to stop here, but we don't do basic over here. Oh. Let's make it extra. We are not done. Remember, I am on a mission to show you different ways to enjoy your fried rice. It's safe to say this is episode 1. Now add your scrambled eggs and give this a good stir from the corners to the middle. And just like that, it's a wrap for this fried rice recipe. Is this something you would love to try? Let me know in the comment section. I kid you not, anybody you serve this rice will want more. It is so good. It tasted amazing. And please, if you enjoyed this video, do well to like, drop a comment, and subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching and see you in my next one. Bye!